Hey everyone, it's Ryan Lee here. So, okay, I just wanted to make a video about my most favorite to least favorite zodiac sign. Okay, this is gonna be like friend edition and general edition. I'll do like a different dating edition, like my favorite signs that are male, that are guys to date. But yeah, please don't get offended if you're on the lower end of the scale. If you're in the least favorites, like I don't know you personally and I don't discriminate. This is just my my nose is itchy. Some of my concealer is coming off. But yeah, this is just my opinion. This is my preference. Please don't get offended. But yeah, okay. My first favorite sign is Leo. I had a friend named Deja. She was my best friend back in the day. I really like Leos because, like, I don't know, Leos, they don't like drama. So like they'll keep your secrets. The men are really sexy. The men have like great bodies, like to go sunbathing. It's really hot and it's nice. And I don't know, Leos are just like are really like, I don't know, when I think of, I don't know, I think I'm a Gemini. I think like a Leo is like the perfect person to be your best friend for a Gemini. It's like Leo is such a great match. I like how they have nice hair. What else do I like? Oh my gosh, I haven't watched one of those videos about Leos in a long time, but a lot of my favorite people, celebrities, wrestlers are Leos, like Tori Wilson, WWE diva. Tori Wilson is Leo. Yeah, my cat's Leo. My cat, he's a Leo. They like to be the center of attention. The only thing that I really don't, if there's one thing that I don't like about Leos is that, like, if you do something wrong, or not if you do something wrong, but like if there's like a disagreement, they won't like apologize for like what they did or what the part they played. They're like, okay, well, you did this and you were wrong this, and yeah, this is all you, oh yeah, you need to do this differently. Like, you know what I mean? They don't take part. Well, they don't say it like that rude. The way I said it sounded rude, but they don't like take accountability for what they did, their part. But yeah, I'm gonna put Leo. Okay, my second is Sagittarius. I really like how Sagittarius are so nice and so positive. The Sagittarius, every time I tell a Sagittarius about my problem, my nose is itching, I'm sorry. Every time I tell a Sagittarius about an issue that I have or a problem, they help me see the positive side of it, and they really do make me feel better after like a Sagittarius or a Cancer or someone I need to talk to when I'm in a lot of pain. But I really like Sagittarius, and they're so different from me. They're opposites for me, so opposites attract. I just love how positive they are. The guys, they like to look good. They usually look good. Yeah, they want to be the best at what they do, and they dress nice. They like to look good. You know, and I mean, they look at the positives. They help me look at the glass half full instead of half empty. They help me to be more optimistic and to be more thankful for what I have, and I really do appreciate that about Sagittarius. My dog who passed was Sagittarius, and I loved him so much. And yeah, he's the thing I've loved. He's the only thing that I've loved more than that I've loved just as much as I love my mom. Like, he's like after I love my mom the most before anybody else, but I've never loved anything else more than I loved him. But yeah. both of my animals signs were on my top two. My third is Cancer. Okay, some of the guys are a-holes, I'm not gonna lie, are very entitled, but I do like the women. The women are very motherly, very nurturing. I like how they do have sympathy. Like, there's other signs that don't have sympathy, that aren't sympathetic towards your issues, about your problems, or that don't care. Like, Aquarius and Aries can not have sympathy, and other Geminis might not have sympathy. Okay, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Okay, I'm a Gemini, and I have some water in my chart. Okay, I have Cancer. Okay, I gotta stretch my nose again. I'm sorry. I have Cancer. I have Scorpio. I have Pisces. I have one of my placements in Pisces, I think. Okay, other Geminis, that don't have water placements might not be sympathetic, but I'm sympathetic because I have those water placements. You know what I mean? And I've been through some stuff. Well, some people would say I've been through a lot. Some people say that some people have been through more than me, but you get what I mean. Okay, fourth is Pisces. Oh my gosh, I love Pisces. I love how they're so spiritual, and they're very nice, and they're very sweet usually. There's this one girl, the only issue I had with the Pisces, there's this one girl in middle school that I wanted to be friends with, but she didn't like me. And she would always, like, every time I'd be like, oh, hey girl, hey, and I would try to talk to her, she would just give me like a dirty look and ignore me. And she would never accept my friend request on Facebook. But But other than that, I really do have good experience with Pisces. Like, they're into spiritual stuff. They're open into like metaphysical stuff. I feel like they're like the Cancers. They're very not motherly, but they're very like they're sympathetic, and I can appreciate that. They're very artistic. Like Rihanna is a Pisces, Kesha is a Pisces, and I don't know. I just really like that about them. Okay, fifth is Libra. I really like. There's a lot of things I don't like about Libras, but I do get along with them. They like to chit chat. They like to talk. Like, I can chit chat and talk with the Libra at work. My Virgo and Capricorn coworkers, they'll be talking, but if I try to chime into the conversation, they don't really seem to care, or they don't really talk to me. They don't really like engage with me. They don't really like include me in the conversation. They don't seem interested. But I don't know. They're Earth signs. I'm an air sign, so maybe that's why we don't click like that. And yeah, that sucks, but you know, it is what it is. There's those people that aren't a part of my tribe, I guess. Okay, my next is Aries. Okay, yeah, I really like Aries. Aries are really cool. They're very open-minded. They're very fiery. They're very passionate. What else do I like about Aries? Like, Kendall Ray said that they might like childlike things because they didn't have good childhoods. And look, I collect freaking Bratz dolls, so like they get like what I mean. They get like why I like Bratz dolls. I like Care Bears, and I like Hello Kitty, and I like My Little Pony. Like they like understand that. And yeah, Aries guys are really chill, actually. Like, I'm like, even if they're straight, they're really chill. Like, I haven't met a homophobic Aries guy. Like, I've met homophobic guys that are straight of other signs, but Aries guys are really chill. And I'm trying to think. But yeah, they're cool. They're in the middle of the list because sometimes they can be unsympathetic and they can be like hard-headed, I've heard. So they're not more towards the tops. And if I spend too much time with an Aries, it gets boring and we're just bored. So yeah. Okay, next is Aquarius. Okay, I like how Aquarius are very open-minded and how they're into the metaphysical and spiritual things, and they don't think anything is weird. Like, I like how you can be yourself around them, but I'm a very emotional person. I've been through some stuff. I've been through some hard times, and I've had through a lot of trauma. I've been through a lot of emotional stuff. A lot of stuff in my life that makes me emotional. Like getting picked on in school, getting bullied in school, not fitting in school, people talking smack about me in school, people giving me crap in school, people treating me like I'm less than in school. Heartbreaks, family issues, pets passed away. Like, I've had a lot of things that make me emotional, and I have water on my chart. I'm very emotional, and I can't go to an Aquarius if I'm feeling vulnerable, emotional, because they're just gonna say something like, get over it, move on, deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, they can have they're very blunt people, and they can have a harsh energy, but I do appreciate their creativeness, and I do think that that Aquarius does have a place in this world, and Aquarius can be very selfish, too. That's one thing that I'm not, like, I've heard they can be very selfish people, and they can be very unreasonable. But other than that, I don't know, like, an Aquarius is the type of person, you go crying to them about some emotional stuff, they're not gonna care, and they're not gonna, like, act like they care about your feelings. But they're like emotionally detached, and they might be kind of cold. But if a burglar snatches an old lady's purse, they're gonna run after that person to help that lady. So I don't know. I guess they might be they say that they're the most misunderstood sign, but they're just not. I just can't put them at the top. But I do appreciate their uniqueness, and I do feel really like sexually drawn towards them. I will say that. Okay, next is Virgo. I do like Virgos. They can be loyal. They can be good friends. I like the girls better, but I've had really bad experience with Virgo guys. Two of my heartbreaks are Virgo guys, and guys that have cheated. The one guy that cheated on me was a Virgo. I've had situationships with Virgos. I've talked to a lot of Virgos. I've dated a lot of Virgos. Like, I've talked to like 12 or 13 maybe more, 15 Virgos. I don't know. They can be very strict and very demanding. They can be very critical. They're very analytical. Like, they're looking at every little last detail. Like, a Virgo, like, if I mess up, okay, for example, if I'm going on a date with this guy and he's a Virgo guy and I mess up my eyeliner, the Virgo guy is going to notice that. You know what I mean? I don't know, let's say I was getting intimate with a Virgo. If I shave my legs and I miss the spot, they're gonna notice that spot that I miss. You know what I mean? That's what's very, like, irritating about them. And yeah, they can be nitpicky, they can be perfectionist. And yeah, like the thing is, I have trust issues with Virgos, because like Virgos, a lot of Virgos have this idea of what kind of person they want in their head. And if you meet, they might think you could be, they'll go on a date with you, they might think you could be that idea, but once they find out one thing they don't like about you that doesn't fit that idea, they shut you off immediately. And that's really cold. That's really cold. And I heard that they play tit for tat. And if you didn't do anything wrong, like, okay, back to like the part how like they have this perfect idea in their head. They might think you this perfect idea, like, okay, they might see me looking good and looking done up with my makeup, but then when they find out that I have a mental illness, or they find out that I'm spiritual, they might feel that doesn't fit their idea, and they'll shut me out real quick. So that's why I'm kind of uneasy about dating Virgos. And like, yeah, they play tit for tat, like even if you did nothing wrong, and people say that stuff is fucked. People say that they're full of shit. That in the Gemini group, people say that they're fake, that they're not fake. Well, I think one person did say that they live double lives, that they're liars, that they're cheaters, that they're slumlords. People on, well, the slumlords part was on Yahoo Answers when we were talking about Virgos. People say that they're hypocrites. I don't know. Yeah, they're very critical. They can be very like harsh. So, but I don't know. I guess some are cool as friends. You can't throw out the entire sign, I guess. Okay, next is Gemini. Okay, I understand why. Okay, I'm a Gemini, but I understand like why dealing with other Geminis, why people don't like Geminis. Okay, like the ones that don't have that don't have water in their charts can be very hard and very ruthless and very unsympathetic. Some Geminis, I'm a more introverted Gemini in person. I'm more quiet and shy. But Geminis that are extroverted might talk and might talk way too much, and people start getting annoyed, might only talk about things that are important to them. I'm guilty of this. I do talk about things that are only important to me. It's like that's something I might need to work on. Like Queen Hasset Haru says, like, you can't just say, oh, that's one of my Zodiac traits and I'm not going to change it. No, that's something to work on. If you have like a flaw in your Zodiac, and that's something I need to work on, I need to talk about things that are important to other people, not just me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like dating Gemini guys because I feel like I'm dating myself. Like I feel like if I were to have sex with another Gemini guy, I feel like I'm having sex with myself, and I don't like that. I want to have sex with somebody that's different, like than me, like a Virgo or a Leo or a Cancer or a Capricorn. I want to feel like I'm having sex. I'm having an intimate moment with another person, with someone who's different than me, like with a partner, maybe Pisces. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, third to last is Taurus. Okay, Taurus are pretty chill. They're very like, they like to cook. They're very grounded. They're more slow paced. I'm trying to think about more stuff about Taurus. I haven't researched this time. Like, I've researched lots about Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo. I haven't. What else? I don't know. When I talk to Taurus people, they don't about my problems. They don't really seem to have a solution. They just look at me like they don't really like. I don't know. Some people say that they're stuck up. I don't know. I've met a couple. I've seen like, no, that girl was a Cancer and she wasn't a Taurus. I don't know. I guess some Taurus people can be stuck up. Honestly, the only time when I would like appreciate Taurus is like it's a guy and he's cute and I might want to talk to him and like get to know him. But, yeah, I don't really have any Taurus friends right now, really. Okay, second last is Scorpio. Okay, my mom's Scorpio, and I love her with everything. She's the person I love the most and on this entire planet. Well, yeah, she's more than anybody else. Well, that's, say that on the entire planet, that's drastic, but I'm just saying, like, she's the person that I love most on this. She's the person that I love most on this entire planet. But Scorpios are very drastic, can be very drastic. They're very emotional. They base things off emotions. They'll snap on you. They'll cuss at you. They'll burst on you. They're very dramatic. They're very family orientated. The women can be, the woman has like a deadly mouth. Like, she was, like, be careful before you mess with a Scorpio, before you start a conflict with a Scorpio woman. I'm trying to think, like, they're very vengeful. Like, if somebody did them wrong, they're thinking how to get that person back. Scorpios can be fun, but I don't know, the guys can be a-holes, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've met a lot of Scorpio guys that were a-holes, and I just don't vibe with it. You know what I mean? They're very cruel. They can be very cruel, and yeah, they're second to least. And my least favorite sign is Capricorn. I do not vibe with Capricorns. They're very boring. They're about their work usually. They do the same thing over and over again. All earth signs, they like routine. They do like doing the same thing over and over again. Okay, the only time when I like having routine, I like doing the same thing over and over again, is when I'm like doing my online school at nighttime. Okay, I don't like doing the same thing over and over again, like a job in the morning. Like, I hate that shit. Like, I do not like that. And Capricorn guys have ghosted me. Capricorn people, they have square faces. Capricorn people are just like, can be very cruel, and you know what I mean. And they're just, I don't vibe with them. They're very boring. I don't feel inspired. I feel like I'm settling. Like, even if it's a friend, like I could be having like another cool friend, like a Pisces or like a Sagittarius or Leo friend, and I'm hanging out with this boring ASS Capricorn. Like, oh my gosh. And I don't know. I just feel like even my least favorite therapist was a Capricorn. I would just talk about my problems. I would just talk, and she wouldn't really say much. And then when I was talking about past lives, she said I suffer from my mental illnesses because I probably wasn't nice to somebody with these mental illnesses in a past life. Like, I don't know. Like, a lot of people thought that was crazy and that was unprofessional. My doctor, even though I don't think my doctor likes me, my doctor thinks that I'm immature and that I'm childish and that I'm not normal. My doctor was even like, oh my gosh, she's a doctor? And it's like, oh my gosh, my doctor was like, oh my gosh, she did not say that. She's a doctor? And yeah, so that was that video. Please don't get offended. This is based off of people that I know. I'm most likely, if you're one of these signs, you're someone that I know, then I'm talking about you. Then maybe you can take this personal, but please don't take this personal. I don't know you. You're not just your sun sign. You have an entire chart, and different influences. It changes. Your birth chart can change depending on where you were born in the world, and if you're either like, what depends on what month, and depends on what year. Your Chinese zodiac has something to do with your personality. So yeah, please don't take that offense to that. Okay, and my updated Bratz collection video is coming soon. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been procrastinating. I'm very sorry, but I ordered 2 more dolls online, so and they're on the way. I want to wait till those get here, and then I'll do an updated video. But yeah, I appreciate your guys' support. I have another update. Please, I do suffer from mental illness. I have anxiety, ADD/ADHD. Well, I just have ADD, but it's the same diagnosis, attention deficit disorder. I have OCD and I have depression. That's why I talk the way that I talk. I do suffer from mental illness. And I just wanted to let you guys know, there's been some comments, people saying that I sound rough, or like, and people like mention about my eyes. I do have a lazy eye, okay? I'm not trying to like be rude and not look at the camera. I do have a lazy eye and I can't control it, and it's very hard and it's very difficult. And unless I get laser eye surgery, which could cost thousands of dollars, there's nothing I can really do about it. So some people say that I have wonky fish eyes. Well, some hater said that's like 6 or 7 years ago, but so I wanted to address it. That's why I talk the way that I talk. Please don't judge. Please try to be a little bit nicer towards me and try to be a little bit more patient with me. But yeah, and I'm busy a lot. I'm working, going to school, and I do volunteer work. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you later. I love you guys. Bye.